Hello and welcome back, Sevlin here. Let's play some more of our Redwood Moor campaign in Banished. We had a bit of a scare last time, and we still haven't fully recovered. I'm going to call it the tool epidemic of year 26. Basically, everything spiraled out of control, and we ran out of tools, and then we ran out of food, and then we ran out of firewood, and we're currently running out of population because everybody's died. So we didn't dip too far. We really only dipped about 10 citizens, and we had previously spiked a few before that. So we're not doing too terribly bad right now. I think we'll be fine. As long as we start getting some more population. Now here's the problem I see is we only have 6 students, meaning we don't have very many people coming back into the labor pool. So what that means is we're going to stay steady at the number of people we have currently for a while. A few more students just got put into school, so it's starting to balance out a little bit. Really, we just need the food. We need to just concentrate on getting our resources up, meaning we also need a tailor because our stored clothes definitely dipped. So I'm going to take a tailor away from being. Let's see. I don't want stone to dip any further than it had, or not stone, iron to dip any further than it had, because I have a feeling that had a lot to do with how many people we lost. I'm going to take away a beekeeper. They're pretty unproductive on average. And I'm going to put that person into being a tailor. I'm actually just going to close down bee production completely. I need some extra laborers to supplement anybody else who dies. And just having laborers kicking around is generally a good thing. Now, we do have quite a bit of food, so pretty happy with that. I have no builders. Don't really have any stone. I do have some stuff marked for laborers to do. So hopefully the laborers kind of do collect some stone and some iron. I really would like to see my firewood production increasing a little bit more quickly than it is currently. Now we did just take 130 out when we only had 130, and we're already up to 1,000 again, and we're over that 130 mark, so we're doing pretty good on firewood. I think we're definitely producing more than we're using. I really think we had some trade. We did trade away a lot of it, and our firewood cutters didn't have tools, which really hampers their production rate. We'll see how we are at the end of this winter, how much firewood people use. So, alright, another trader. Speaking of using firewood, I will consider anything this trader has to offer that's worthwhile. Corn, bread, and fruitcake. Okay. No, I think we're fine on food. I'm not sure why we dipped so low, other than just not having tools. I think I'm willing to dismiss this person. Now, I'd love for this to stay over 4,000. In fact, let's go ahead and look. What is our food limit? It is capped at like a bunch, right? I don't even want it at 9,000. I wanted it endless food. Because we could conceivably hit that 9,000 mark. Alright, we are finally producing tons of tools. See, look how many tools we're producing. I really do think it was the crude tools. I really think that they're that inefficient. I think that was our big problem, was we pushed our blacksmiths into producing crude tools, and we went on that huge spike. Alright, we have a few laborers kicking around now. We might want to start repopulating some of these dead industries, but I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. Wait just a little longer on that. I am considering getting at least one builder, though. And maybe opening up this house. And this is going to be 40 stone. And we don't even have 40 stone in our inventory, which may be kind of a dumb move, but I mean, we'll see. I don't even have anybody getting stone from our quarry. We're 100% just relying on that collected stone. Which we do have some marked to collect, they're just not doing it. Uh-oh, what's this? An outbreak of diphtheria? That's not good. I don't have a physician. That could be even more deaths, because I don't have a physician. That might be something we need to rush. Let's see. Where is that? Hospital. Probably ought to be a little bit more centralized, so maybe over here? About here? Right there. Alright, and rush this. And pause this building up here. That was dumb of me to waste stone on that. I only have 11 stone now. How much does this cost? 78 stone. Okay, we're dead. Okay, well, we're dead. Okay, there's nothing. That's all there is to that. You go away. You quit spreading your nasty germs everywhere. I'm not 100% sure that that's how that's actually spread, but you know. That did slow down our time, and I really don't want it to be at +1. It's just way too slow in my opinion. 10 is pretty fast. Yep, there's more people. Oh crap. I need my laborers doing stuff. Where are you all going? Alright, you're gathering resources? That's gathering iron. I don't need you to gather iron. I really need you to gather stone, not iron. Okay, well if you're gonna be stupid and, you know, gather iron and not stone, then actually, you know what I could do? I didn't want to do this, but I could cancel all this removal up here and then just do stone. I think that's probably the smart thing to do. So I really do just need stone. There we go. Maybe they'll just gather stone now and that'll be a little bit faster. I hope. Or hopefully the diphtheria will go away. I have 3 people with diphtheria, 2 people with diphtheria. 3 people again. Come on, get better. That also reminds me, I don't actually have an herbalist anymore. Do I need an herbalist? I'm going to get rid of a gatherer. And give an... Let's go ahead and grab 2 herbalists. We have no herbs. Maybe that'll help people? I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm going to have to get rid of some more gatherers. I need some laborers. I think I'm fine on food. Though I said that before. Sounds a lot like something I said before, actually. Let's actually get rid of fishermen instead of gatherers. I think gatherers are a little bit more efficient. Yeah, we're at 5,000 food, and it's late summer. We're about to start harvesting. We're perfectly fine on food. It's time to ramp up some other types of production, so let's go down to half gatherers. Let's go some more stone people. It's probably good. I definitely need those laborers still. How are we doing on diphtheria? Still 4 people. Uh-oh. Why? We're out of iron. Okay, well, that's fine for now. It's fine for a little while. Why is that? Because you still need iron for this? Okay, that's reasonable. I'll allow it. So that means I probably ought to at least put one more person in my iron mine. This house is almost built. I really just want to build this house. Especially, there goes the diphtheria. Okay, good. I'll build the house. I'll leave the other stuff open. I'll definitely let them collect a lot more stone. I think that's reasonable. I definitely need a stockpile of stone. I think we're doing fine on tools. At least we'll, supplement any sort of dips. We'll just have to watch it. I want to make sure that I stay over 100 tools. Watch how fast it goes down. How many full suits do you think I need in my colony? Full suits. Now, we're starving. We can't keep warm in the winter because we don't have enough firewood, and we don't have enough tools to build housing for ourselves. We're dying of diphtheria, but the important thing here is, the very important thing is, we have full suits. So clearly, we're going to be buying full suits. I think that'll do. I think 12 full suits in any situation is enough. Why is this only going up by... That's awesome that it's going up by 1 now. I love it. It usually goes up by like 20. Anyway, 12 full suits, given any situation, is enough to save your life. You heard it here. I mean, I could use the full suits to, give people a proper burial. Nah. Alright, I think we've pretty well sorted out our whole situation here. I really do want that doctor to be built. I probably won't be staffing it necessarily, but it wouldn't hurt for it to get built. I'm still watching my tools. It's still staying reasonable. I really don't need much more iron for this, so my iron supplies should actually start going back up here soon. Hopefully. I mean, that's one of those things that I've found in this game, is the real limitation is that you need so much of your population to get any sort of raw resources. Come on, let's finish this house. Let's get some more people up here. In fact, I think it may be too soon for anything but wooden houses, so I'm going to go ahead and plop down a couple of wooden houses here. I'm going to go ahead and make this a row of 4 houses. Now I'm going to pause this. Everything but a couple of these is going to get paused. I just wanted to lay it out for now. We'll leave the others here open to be built. Three new houses? I like it. Let's get these 3 new houses up. Let's get some general population in this area. That'll help out a lot with the collection and stuff, I think. And then I can start building some industry and stuff up here eventually. That's my plan anyway. We'll see about that. My population is still dipping. That's not good. I need some of these students. Come on, students, grow up. Time to graduate. Time to go. Let's go. Where is my school? Can I see any information here? No? Okay. Oh, man. Iron's running out. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Alright, at least I'm done with my iron here. Nothing I just built up there requires any more iron. Alright, trader, do you have iron for me? No, of course not. Let's see. Orders. Can I order iron from you? Cotton, candles, beeswax, cloth, leather, joists, wool. No. No. So I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do is find the guy I can hire stone and iron from and set it to this every visit and order it, because seriously, I'm going to need tons of stone and iron, and I think I've been missing out on a big opportunity to buy a bunch of stone and iron. I don't really like buying stone and iron. It doesn't seem right to me because I can produce it. But this is just so inefficient. It just takes so many people to produce nothing. Oh man, I'm completely out of people again. Alright, more people up here? Yes, good, good. In fact, that's weird. Extra female moved into this house. I'm not going to judge, whatever they want. That's, yeah, usually just a couple will move in and then they'll have kids. I don't know about that. So anyway, once another house goes up, I'll have more room. Now I'm down to 48 population. That's not good. It's a decent little dip in our population here. Should, once some people graduate, start rounding out. There we go. Here's some people graduating. That's good. Definitely get a few more houses up and running. In fact, I think I'm going to leave this as 4 laborers for now. We're at our cap of firewood. Now that's interesting. I could raise the cap. But I think what I'm going to do instead is lower the cap back down to 1,000. And the reason being, I don't want a person who's supposed to be making firewood to go towards like collecting rocks and then realize, oh crap, we're over or under our cap again. Let's walk back over here to collect firewood. And then another one of these firewood people chops one log, and then he goes, oh, we're back over our cap, and then runs back over here to collect more stone, and just runs back and forth doing nothing. So I'm going to lower it to 1,000, and when we hit that cap, I'll raise it up to something like 1,500 or 2,000 again. But I have a feeling it's fine to let it dip for a little while. I just want them, doing some labor tasks for now. In fact, I have plenty of laborers, so this stone should be collected pretty fast. Once the stone starts getting collected, because I do definitely want a lot of stone right now to build that pharmacist, or not pharmacist, whatever, doctor guy. And then I'm going to tell them to collect iron instead. Alright, what do you have for me? Cucumbers, rope, and lettuce seed. Yes, I want lettuce seed. Now that is going to be a pretty serious dip in our firewood. See, we're at 10,000 food again. It really just was 100%. You know what? I want to start collecting rope. what? Really? What did I do? I thought I was underpaying. Did I misread that? I'm going to start collecting rope. You need ropes for some late game buildings, and it takes a ridiculously long time to build yourself. And since I'm not currently building it, I don't want to have to wait around for it. So I wouldn't mind just buying it when the opportunity presents itself. So this trader is going to basically grab every bit of firewood that I have. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just preempt this. Let's go back to the fuel limit. Let's raise the fuel limit to 2,000. That way, if a trading opportunity does present itself that requires lots and lots of firewood, I'm not going to screw myself over and get down to 0 firewood. It's probably what I should have done instead of lowering the fuel limit, but I really did want them to work as laborers for at least a little while. Alright, we are at the point where they're about done with stone. So, I think I'm fine for trees. I was just going to do a full swath and let them collect trees too, but you know what? I really do just need iron. Is there any iron down here? I don't think so. Really do just need iron. Alright, here come our laborers again. Now I need... oh, it's winter. I should be completely switching around. Okay, so instead of carrots, you're going to be lettuce. You're going to be lettuce. You're going to be carrots again. And carrots again. I'm not going to make blackberries out of these farms. What I should do, what I need to do... it's a long way to walk for anybody who works around here. All the way up here and over. If I build more houses, where are they all gonna work? I don't know. From there to there. No. Where am I building more farms? I'd love to build more farms over here, but that would mean more houses, so... over here? More farms? Maybe? Yeah. Food. I want a farm. (11 by 11). And also an animal pen. Wait, don't I have... do I not have a road going north? Oh, I do. It's way over here. Okay. Well, then I want an animal pen. Like this? Sure, why not? A nice, huge, frickin' animal pen. And that means I need a road coming down here. Across there. Down here. And I'll have to clean this up, I'm sure, since I'm doing this completely blind. But that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and designate another builder. Also... ah, look at this. I have my physician. Now, there's no reason for me to have a physician actually assigned, I don't think. As far as I can tell, there's zero reason for me to have a physician assigned unless there's an outbreak. Just need to assign someone as a physician as soon as I first get notification there's an outbreak. Herb gatherers. What are my herb gatherers doing since I have, like, no herbs? Come on, herbalist. Looking for a warm place. Of course you are. Wait, what? Laura is picking up resources. You're an herbalist. What? What? I'm highly confused. Since my herb limit is 300 and I currently have 0, why my herbalists were not collecting herbs? Are there no herbs to collect in this general vicinity? Is that the problem? Don't really understand. Picking up resources. You're cutting trees. There must just be no more herbs here or something. I mean, that must be the case. It's really weird. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.